Hello, my name is Matt Fazio, and today I'll talk to you about my favorite leisure activity, which is going to Lincoln Financial Field and watching my Philadelphia Eagles play. They have a big game tonight in Carolina. I'm looking forward to watching it. Um, I would say, from a cultural standpoint, I can look at it right here. The definition of what culture is in the textbook: a set of traditions and ideas shared by members of society. I would say this definitely falls under, the Eagles fan base. I know Nick is a Seahawks fan. From an Eagles standpoint, I've been to a ton of games. I love going down with my friends, and I would say this is definitely, an atmosphere where, it's more of a community. The whole community itself embraces it. So, from a primary dimensions, I would say, at least with the people I go with, it's a lot of my high school friends, so the same age as well as gender. I would say more males watch football, but I know there's also a lot of female fans. And from a secondary dimension, there's not really much with rooting for the Eagles or, being a fan watching it. I would say, I guess, socioeconomic, just with, prices of tickets and stuff like that. Other terms that I thought stood out, which kind of explain my reasoning for liking the Eagles, would be I think this is a learned culture for me. I kind of grew up liking the Eagles just because my dad liked them, my grandparents liked them and stuff. Also, I believe there's a little bit of ethnocentric involved with me liking the Eagles. I truly believe that we're better than the Cowboys and Giants. I know that we've never won a Super Bowl before, but I like to have that in my mind. So, as for what I believe culture is and how much it impacts, leisure and society and stuff like that, I think it's massive. I think that it's very important. I look at the movie that we saw, Invictus, and, with that final scene where, you see the homeless kid outside the stadium watching or listening to the, match with the police officers. Every time I leave an Eagles game, I see a lot of homeless people, rooting for the Eagles and stuff like that. And I just think it kind of brings the whole community in together regardless of, your background or stuff like that. So I guess that's what I would say is probably my biggest, activity when it comes to culture and leisure and stuff like that. Go Eagles.